Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to start a WinCC Flexible. Yes. So introduction to WinCC Flexible, we are going to start. Right. So WinCC Flexible is a high performance and comprehensive software. Fine. And it is designed for the visualization and operation of machines and small systems. And the runtime software has a window based pixel graphics user interface. Due to its short response time, the software features secure process operation and secure data acquisition also, right? So we are having WinCC Simatic WinCC Flexible 2008 in the virtual machine. Can you all see here? And this is the shortcut to enter the software. And this is the HMI software of SCADA. It is called as Simatic WinCC Flexible. Got it? Let's double click on that or right click open. I'm going to double click. So it is getting open. So the landing page, the starting page of WinCC Flexible Advanced is this. This is the landing page when you open the software. And here there are so many options like create an empty project, open existing project. So these are all the above three options are when we are already has done some projects, right? And now we are going to choose an empty project since we are very new to WinCC. Got it? So I'm going to click create an empty project. So it is taking me to the device selection page. What is this device selection page? Yes, it is a HMI software, right? So after the designing, you can implement the design in any one of the panel, right? So can you see here there are various device types, micro panels, mobile panels, basic panels, see multi panels, and Simatic panels is also there. Can you see here? These are all the Simatic panels, and even if you go into the basic panels, can you see this is a Simatic HMI number, device number, right? So if you want to implement the design in which panel, you need to pick the particular channel if you are into the project, right? Now since we are going to learn about the WinCC, I'm going to choose this PC option. That means I'm going to do the simulation and designing everything in the virtual part. Going to do the virtual simulation inside the SCADA or inside the HMI. So I'm going to choose this PC WinCC Flexible Runtime. Got it? Fine. So I'm going to press OK. So it is creating the project. It is opening the database project. Yes. So yes, it's ready. Now, can you see this is the landing page once you created the project. Fine. And automatically it is taking the name like project 9. Any name it will take, right? It will take any name. After that, if you want to change, you can put save as. Or you can go to the folder and you can change the rename. You can use the rename option. Got it? Right. So this is the main page, right? So what are the tools we are having? We are having some menu and toolbar over here. If you click on project, it just give you some another new project, open, close, save as, report, export, compile, transfer, to exit from the software, like that. It is having various options in the project. Same edit, cut, copy, paste for the object you are going to choose. View is one important option where you can see output. If you click on that, it will show you the output window. So it is showing the shortcut to open the windows. Even you click on that, it will take you to the page, or you can use the shortcuts. Got it? And insert, format for alignments, faceplate creation, options, windows, and help. These are all the toolbar options. Got it? And in your left hand side, we can see the project. Got it? What is the use of this project window? So it is like a tree. Okay, that means all the application you are going to create, all the design you are going to create, it is from this project session only. Okay, we can call it as project view. The project you are going to create may have a tags, it may have a connection with the PLC, it may have a recipes, historical data, script, runtime user interface, language settings. So whatever you want, you will be getting from this project view only. So all component parts and editors available in the project appear in the tree structure of the project view. See here, it is like a tree structure, everything under this. Got it? So see here, you have a screens. If you want to have a multiple screens, you can create from here. Communication is over there, alarm management is there. Like that, you are having various options. Right? So in this project window, you can access to the device settings of the HMI device. The language setting already we have discussed, and the version management also. Right? So that's it about the project tree or project view. And this one, this place is the place where we are going to design. This is our work area. We can call this as work area. Okay. Project objects are edited in this work area. So whatever objects we are going to drag and place it over here, in this place only we are going to design the process. Right. So all WinCC flexible elements are arranged on the border of the work area. With the exception of the work area, you can organize, configure, and for example, you can do the animations to many elements according to your requirement. Right? According to the project requirement, you can make use of it. Fine. And in the previous session, we have discussed that water level tank example. There I have told that in a SCADA design, you can make a color change, you can make a movement, you can make a, sensor to blink. So these are all comes under the properties. So that's the one we are going to discuss next. So this is about the work area. Then if you double click on the screen, it will take you to the properties window. Properties window of the screen, right? So when I click on that, see, I'm doing it again. Yes, and when I click on that, it is taking us to the screen property window. So it is having 4 options. Can you see? General, about the screen name, and what is the number of the screen, if you want to use any template, and background color if you want to check anything, and the general properties, layers and all, and animation. Animation is also there. When there is only one animation over here, which is visibility. Okay, and event is there. So these are all the properties that you can use according to your project requirement, right? Fine. So this property window is not only for the screen. For example, you are keeping, okay, let me introduce this tool window first. So this is a tool window or tool view where you can get all the tools for designing. Correct? You can make a border by using a line. You can make a circle using, you can make a lamp using the circle, rectangle, and text field is there, IO field is there. Like that, you are having buttons, switches, bar. Not only with the simple object, you have so many objects in enhanced also. Slider is there, gauge is there, trend view is there, recipe, alarm. All the options are over here. Moreover, here we are having the graphics. So while designing the HMI SCADA page, these tools are not enough, right? So I need exactly push button. I need exactly 3D push button. So those kind of tools you can get it from the graphics. Can you see over here? I'll just expand this. Yes. Can you see here this one? Yeah. So when I click on this, this is a push button. I'll open one more thing. I'll go for the third option, symbol factory 4 colors. When I click on 3D push button, you are getting the push buttons, correct? So even you can get it in a colors also. Yeah, let's see out. Yeah, see here, 3D, green. So whatever option you are choosing, for example, you want like this kind of push button, you can make use of it. You can just click on and drag it over here like that. Okay, see, it came. Fine. So this is for graphics. So not only for push buttons, we have arrows, we have blowers. See, blower is there. Like motor will be there, conveyor belt will be there, some containers will be there. So whatever elements or things we are using in the industry, everything will be there. See, food is also there. It is related to all the food industry. What all the machines or elements they will be using. Everything is here. Got it? So when you require that particular thing, you can make use of. See, I'm going to open this material handling. Can you see? Map, See, for language switching and all, you can make use of this flag to make the language switching property. See, when I click on the motors, it is take us to the motor list. We have nature. Got it? Yes, we are going to use in our projects. All these we are going to use it in our projects. See, sensors. See here, sensor is there. I can choose any one for my low level and high level sensor. No, see, level switch is here. Level transmitter is here. So you can choose anything and you can give the particular animation for that. Got it? Yes. So this is the graphic option, and moreover library is there. So library is, what is the use of library means, you can put the elements in this library which you are using frequently. Okay. So the library is like a central database for storing frequently required objects. You need to configure the object stored in the library only once. You can then reuse it as many times as you like. Okay, and you can always add screen objects, and this programming efficiency either by multiple users or reuse of object templates. Okay, suppose you are using some objects, you are creating some template for your company. Okay, so first time there was no template, so you are creating a template and you can put that in a library so that you can use that same template for all your projects. There is no need to create a template again for your next project. You got the point? If you want to create a template for your company, HMI or anything, you can design and you can put it in your library so that anyone can use for your upcoming projects. That's what the library is. Got it? So yes. So these are all the general introduction about the software. Got it? So in our next session, we are going to see how to make a simple object or simple design, like how to turn on a lamp using a simple button or simple switch, anything like that. We are going to see one by one. Got it? Meet you in the next session.